What's up guys, welcome back to another video. And those of you who are new, I'm Brandon Wagstaff, owner of Wagstaff Auto Detailing. And today we are on site doing a decontamination wash on this GMC Arcadia. So I'm going to jump on here and give you guys a brief overview on our process and some of the equipment that I'm going to be using and a little bit of my setup. So let's get right into the video, guys. So for starters, Adrian is using a clay mitt by Maxshine, and we are using the foam cannon to lubricate the paint, and we're going by panel. We started with the roof and we worked our way down to the hood, and then now he's doing the sides and work our way around. And we're going to throw in the windows because you should always clay bar the windows while you're at it. It doesn't take too much more time and it makes it look a lot better, gives the windshield more clarity. And even if it's really not a big deal, you know, it's not gonna make a big change, you should just wipe it anyways. So today, guys, we are using the step ladder, which I have inside of the van here. We got the duffel bags on the floor, but I normally have the step ladder vertical in the van. And this is a Werner platform. It is a table plus a platform plus a little step ladder as well right here. But you guys, I rarely use clay bar anymore. I always use a clay bar mitt, and I'll tell you why. The clay bar mitt is just a lot more effective, especially the one by Maxshine. I've used other brands. I've, you know, typed in clay bar mitt on Amazon and just purchased one or two that just popped up that looked like one of the best sellers. I had to send them back. They didn't work. One was made by Adams. I forget the other one, if it was a CarPro or something. But let me give you a good look on this clay bar mitt. Adrian, can we check it out? So yeah, this is the clay bar mitt. It's made by Maxshine. You can go on maxshineusa.com and purchase one there. So this is Adrian's first time claying. So I told him to just glide the clay bar mitt on top of the paint, up and down and side to side. So this Arcadia has never been clay barred, so it's definitely needs it. The whole entire Arcadia was like sandpaper. So we have our work cut out for us, but I promised the customer that I would remove every little contaminant and give the car back silky smooth. So that's what we're doing. And I told Adrian to it has to be silky smooth or we have to redo it. And from there, we're going to put some spray wax made by Technician's Choice. And I have that in my spray wax section. This section right here is only spray wax bottles. So whatever spray wax I'm working with that I have at the house in my 5-gallon jugs, I pre-fill these up. So this one has graphene in it. The rest are a ceramic hybrid. But yeah, that's my little spray wax department, my section for that there. And here we have a bunch of our spray bottles. You know, some of them are from P&S and some of them are just clear ones, industrial clear ones that I've bought at detail shops. This one is by Deckhand Supply, really cool shop where I got my carpet extractor. I think I have two of them here, two by Deckhand, but we've had some issues with mixing up chemicals because some of the chemicals looked alike. So I had to go in and pretty much put my own labels, and that's what that looks like. We're still playing around with it because look, water got inside. I just put some clear tape, so that label wasn't the best, but I do want to get it down to where I have my own labels. It's all uniform. But yep, that's how it's going so far with this one. So just so I can explain the method to my madness, we are real big on APC. We use it on all around. We can use it to clean carpets, we can use it to clean upholstery, surfaces, wheels, exteriors. It's just all around. So we have 1 APC, 2 APC, 3 APC, and then my carpet is just labeled carpet, and we have a bunch of carpets here. So we have APC, we have carpet, and then we have windows. And here's the windows, and then we have detailer. So we use a lot of detailer. Sometimes we need to do a quick detailer on like a spot clean for a clay bar, and we'll use the quick detailer. But in this instance, we use the foam cannon because we're doing a huge job here, so we need a lot of lubricant. But moving on, what else do we have? Oh, so we have dressing. So we use dressing. It's an all-around thing. Dressing goes on exterior plastics. Dressing goes on, here, let him finish here. So, yeah, dressing goes on exterior plastics, it goes on tires, it goes on surfaces inside, it goes on leather. So dressing is a big one. We have 1 dressing, 2 dressing, 3 dressing. Here's a bottle of iron decontamination. I just call it iron. This one's alcohol. We need an alcohol mixture, half alcohol, half water, or maybe a quarter alcohol and the rest water. But other than that, guys, it's just APC, dressing, carpet, and detailer, iron, and alcohol. So, and spray wax, pretty simple. And over here, I have a caddy that is other stuff, random stuff, but good stuff. Like here, if I do a headlight restoration, this is the headlight coating for after I finish the job to seal the deal. Here's a bottle of alcohol. We need that. This is called Solution Finish. It's a mega concentrate, effective chemical to finish this in black and turn it from gray faded to make it finished. Solution Finish. Here's a Plasti Dip. This was a leftover chemical from a customer that had me trim off his exteriors. They were peeling, so we painted it with plastic. Stoner's tar removal, a bunch of waxes. Sonax doesn't dust. Moderna, it dusts, but it's very effective. And then the best of all, Ultra Pro Speed Compound. We have 2 of these because they're the best. And what else? Oh, I have a 5-gallon jug of cherry car wax at the house, and I fill this up every now and then. And we measure this with this so we don't use too much. We use about 2 ounces per car. So this is a what is this, like a 20 ounce or a 16 ounce bottle there. Lasts for a long time. Here's clay bars. What else do we got here? Glass cleaner. Goo Be Gone. This stuff is mega effective. It's automotive goo sticker. You gotta have this stuff on board. You just gotta have it. Here's a bunch of carpet brushes. And it just goes on. There's probably 20 more things in there. But I know a lot of you guys are interested on how H2O and how the professionals do the plumbing on the pressure washers. Well, there's a good look on the plumbing. There's the fittings, there's the elbow, there's the water hose. This water hose goes to my reel. It's mega sturdy. It's like a hydraulic hose. This is my water tank line. This feeds into the pump and then it comes out this way. Check out that elbow, the way they did it. And they put some silicone in there or some type of heavy duty glue. And this is what it looks like over here with the T-fitting. T-fitting. One goes to the pressure washer and the other one is here at my bucket filler. So you have a valve You have probably a nipple that comes in here that screws onto the valve, and then you have the angle, so it angles down. My bucket filler used to just screw it out this way, but if you go to Home Depot, you can buy an angle, screw it in, easy peasy, make it easier for you guys. This is an ozone generator. It'll make you a lot of money. They're only about $50 on Amazon, and you can guarantee permanent odor removal. Mold, vomit, smoke, spilled milk, sour smells, any smells, it'll help it. So there's a little overview of my setup. I'm going to be doing more in-depth videos on machines and day in the life of a detailer, interviewing other detailers, sharing on how I used to run my business when I first started versus now where I'm going into year 3. What else do we have here? This is called a called the Mosquito. I switched from the Mighty to the Mosquito, and this is a Mosquito spotter. So super cool little machine. That's what I'm running now. Reels around like that. Love it, guys. We'll do an in-depth review on that. So let's go over here and talk to Adrian. Right now, I'm pretty much supervising Adrian while I'm doing the video, and that's a first. Been in business for years. I've never supervised an employee. This year has been a lot of firsts for me. First time having an employee. First time paying an employee. I've been doing like a percentage split with him. So depending on how much I quote the job, I give him a percentage as long as it's within reason. And generally he's been making around $27 to close to $40 an hour. So he has a percentage switch plan on details with me. And then he's also an hourly employee where we have a deal where it's $20 an hour for light cleaning jobs and light customer service and business operations for my rental car business. So this year has been a first with dealing with paying out employee hourly. That's scary. Can I budget it? Can I afford paying a paycheck that was hourly? Can I afford giving a percentage split on a valuable detail that a package I sold? But guys, you'll never know until you do it. And this is what I've been preaching lately is if you have a business and you don't have any employees, you're essentially just an employee. You're back to square one like you were at your old job. You're just an employee and you're working every single area of the business. A business owner should transcend into a boss, should transcend into a leader, and should focus on growing the business, not working every single position. And that's what I've done for years, but I needed to do that for the years. And I strongly suggest you have boots on ground for multiple years while you get your stripes, you earn your stripes in the business, you learn the field, you get good at it, and then you can teach somebody else the ropes. So you've been there, you've been on the front lines. But definitely in order to scale up and in order to make more money, it absolutely 100% is essential to have an employee. So that's where I'm at, guys. There's my update about my employee. Sorry to go on that rant, but it's actually really important to me at the moment. It's a big deal, and I'm just super, super enthralled about that. But let's go see how Adrian's doing, and you guys can get familiar with Adrian because he's been in 1 or 2 videos so far, but he hasn't spoke too much. How's it going, Adrian?
Yeah, man. How's everyone doing?
Oh man, I hope they're doing good. Hope they're being entertained with this video.
Right.
So how are you liking the clay bar process so far?
Good.
Easy. For sure. One of these days I'll show you the old school way, and we'll do like a white cars or with a white clay bar.
Right.
It's really cool to see you're clay barring a white car with a white clay bar, and then, you know, all of a sudden the clay bar turns like orange or like super filthy grimy, and you never would have thought that that came off of that white paint, you know. So it's a pretty cool process. But Adrian was telling me he wants to learn this because he has a really nice car. He wants a clay bar himself. So why do you want to clay bar your car, man?
Just kind of protect it, you know, keep the paint lasting longer.
For sure.
Yeah.
Tiring?
At some point,
This one
angles.
is you feeling it in your shoulders? Feeling tired?
Not too bad. Shoulders are good.
But the wrist, huh?
Yeah.
You feel it there. Are you almost done?
No, I got this.
Just this. That's it. You're done.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So basically, what we're gonna do after this is we're gonna rinse it, and then go from there. But I've pretty much, Adrian and I, we have 5 appointments this week. That's pretty good, huh?
Yep.
5 appointments, man.
Busy week.
Busy week. So what I do is this is how I work my schedule. Obviously, I have to have availability, but I ask what his schedule is. He tells me, and I give that out to the client, and then let them pick what day and time they want. And then once they say, I want a Saturday at 10 a.m., then I go to him and I say, hey, Adrian, are you available Saturday at 10 a.m.? Because sometimes he tells me he's available on Saturday, but not all day. So we got to really, there's a lot of details that go into it. But I will not schedule anything until I have crossed all bases and made sure that I was able to schedule Adrian, because we've been doing 100% of appointments, and there's a small percent, like a 1%, that I do by myself now. So this is what's new so far, guys. We have a shelf in the van, so really liking my shelf. Just basically is good for putting stuff on there. My EcoFlow was giving me some problems the other day. It needed a firmware update. I had to go into the app and update it on the firmware, and it just went through the process, updated, reset. The little gauge here that gauges how much percentage, I think it was off, so I had to reset that because it wasn't reading the right percentage. Anyways, it was giving me a little couple technical problems. It died on me once or twice. It was auto turning off. It was basically it was automatically turning off on me while I was using the machines. But after the firmware update and the gauge reset, I think I might get it back under control. But yeah, I was kind of surprised of how technical this thing is, that it needed that. It's not always just a plug and play. But I'm super confident in the EcoFlow, and I'm not giving up. It has died on me a few times. It is gets drained power pretty easy when you're using a lot of equipment. You know, we're industrial. We're doing commercial jobs. We out here in the field. We're putting a lot of strain on it. We're using all of these machines, industrial carpet extractor, compressor running nonstop, big vacuum, 5.5 horsepower, or is that peak HP, whatever that is, and a big 20 amp pressure washer made in Germany that pulls a lot of ampage. You got the steam cleaner. I mean, come on, all that stuff, and then you're relying on a battery bank to run it. But man, so far, guys, it's like it's hanging in there to the point where I gotta keep going. It's like, let's say if it's 50-50, like it left me in the dark 50% and helped me 50%, but no, it's more like 70-30, so it's still going, and that's without solar panels and stuff. So we can get a solar panel, we can get an alternator. Alternator charges it while you're driving, it plugs into the van's battery. So a lot of things to do. Got to figure out what I'm going to do with this space. Got to figure out what I'm doing with this space. Maybe I'll get a water filtration system one day. Put some cool stainless steel or chrome water filters right here with some tubes going around. But there's the van. Dropped my daughter off at school today. Got a really nice wrap on the steering wheel. I'll show you that, and then I'm gonna close out the video. So, van's all tinted up, you know, looking nice. Beautiful, beautiful van. It rides like a go-kart though, guys. It's like a Fiat. These Rams are like weird little cars, and it feels like a go-kart. It's like you turn it on, it's like it's vibrating, it's shaking, and you could hear the motor. It sounds like a little diesel, and it rides rough, but it's never let me down. It's a reliable little van. Anyways, I bought this strip of leather off Amazon for about 20 bucks. And then they make you watch a video on YouTube, or you can just figure it out yourself. But it takes about an hour and a half to put on. You put the leather on, and then it comes with a big old needle, and then you literally stitch the entire thing yourself. The coolest thing I've ever pretty much done. And then you do some dummy stitches here, as I hate ruining my steering wheel. I just hate it. I do not like to permanently damage my steering wheel. So, and this leather feels incredibly good. I'll leave this in the description if you guys want to check that out where I bought it. I've bought a few of them. I've done my dad's car, my personal car, my van. So that's it, guys. All right, thanks for watching the video, and I'll be sure to bring more videos coming up. And if you want to see van build videos, custom mobile detailing setups, go into my video channel, and you can check out all of my playlists that I've done on YouTube and see everything about detailing. And if you like that, guys, subscribe. Well, I'll see you guys in the next one, and take care.